Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Thank you for watching this video. So in this video, we'll discuss about another internet and its applications. We go for the real-time communication. So under real-time communication, we will discuss about two parts. The first one is about the internet telephony, or what we always refer to the voice over internet protocol, or what VoIP. And another one is about the internet relay chat, IRC. So first we look at the voice over the internet. So voice over internet allow you to communicate with each other with people over the world, as long as they have the applications that allow them to communicate using the voice over internet. So one of the application is Skype. So usually you need an internet, transmit your voice into the digital data, and then it will travel throughout the internet based on the packets, small packets, and then it will arrive at the receiver side. So those packets are stamped with the destination IP address and routed over the internet. So based on the path, which path the packet needs to travel. So at the receiving end, at the receiving side, the digital data is reconverted into the voice and fed into the phone. So basically, when we talk about the telephone or voice over internet using the VoIP protocol, so it has the in device. It can be your computer. So basically, using the uh, VoIP, the user are allowed to receive a call over the internet or maybe video call, as well as a call, as well as the video call over the internet. Okay, you can see at this slide there are several components that being used, or basic component for the VoIP or voice over internet protocol. The first one, it can be your phone or end devices. Second, we have the gateway. This part is allow you, or allow a non VoIP device to communicate with the VoIP network, or VoIP device to communicate with an analog network. Okay, the third one, we have the application server. This server provide a required application to the VoIP phone. Then we have the gatekeepers. So these gatekeepers maps phone number to the IP addresses and grant the permission for set up communication or set up a call. So, and another part, we have the call agent. This call agent is used in order to handle call routing. So basically, using the VoIP or voice over internet protocol like Skype, peer-to-peer connection. Okay, the second one is internet relay. part is the process of the application that allow you to exchange the messaging. In the next part, we go for the advantages of the voice over IP. Okay, the first one is better use of bandwidth. Okay, traditional voice require dedicated 64 kilobit per second for voice call. However, while we using VoIP, voice over the internet protocol, can reduce the dedicated bus. And then a single form of cabling, it reduce implementation and cost by having the standardized and consolidated cable and equipment. Can reduce some of the third one, cost saving from the integration into can cut the cost of the integrationally of the uh, voice communication. And then the fourth one, integration into device beyond telephone. Only the telephone, but we can the devices in order to communicate work. It, the next part is the internet really chat or chat, the way we chat. So the process is exchanging the information using the text base. Uh, this is the most popular application that we have in order to do exchange our communication through the text base. So the process is based on the protocol that we call as TCP/IP on the internet. So in this part, we have the client and we have the server architecture. So the IRC client, or refer to the programs of the IRC, it gives the user the ability to exchange in real time. So we have the ability in order to change the text, these messages, real time, and it is a multi-user, multi-channel system. Okay, you can see at this figure, it has channels. Okay. In IRC server, we have channels. So we have multi-channels, and in one channel, can have the multi-user. So user may communicate in several channels. Several channels may have similar user in time. Okay, the architecture is client and server. So IRC client are the computer programs that a user can install on their system or their PC. So this client communicate with the chat server in order to transfer the message to another client. So the process of communication, clients go to server in order to transmit the text they want to communicate to another client. Okay. The IRC client and server communicate by sending a plain text formatted of ASCII format. So the process of transmission is based using the TCP protocol. So it's more on the like a group discussion or a forum base. So that forum base we call as a channel. And it also allow you for one-on-one communication using the private messages. During those time we have the so that a kind of uh chatting application very popular in 90s, 2000 something, the early of 2000. This slide we have another point. This one is the model of the IRC. So let's say client E wish to send a message to client B. Based on this point, we have client E, we have client B, we have server E, and we have server B. So let's say client E want to send a message to client B. So their machine don't connect directly, but each of the machine connect to the server. Machine here is the end device of A and end device of client B. Not connect directly, but it connect to the server. So server A will connect to server B. Client E connect to server A. Server A will connect to server B in order to allow the communication between client A and client B. So the process of forwards we call as relay the message server B. That's why we call as the internet relay. We forward message from A goes to server A, server E forward to the server B. So server B forward the message to the client B. So then client B will allow to be to read that message. So that is how we get the term D. So under this internet server relay exchanging process, there are several steps. Okay, the first one we can refer to this one. We have the locating client. So two clients must be able to locate each other. Okay, they must connect to the server using the label of client and server. So they need to locating itself as a client. So server can keep track on the clients. Then relaying message. So the IRC protocol provide two client directly communicate. Means that there is no directly communicate. So the communication is based on the relay message. The client is relayed to the server in order to communicate. Third one, we have the channel and management. So we have the server. So each the IRC support the creation of a chat room or discussion forum. That forum or room we call as a channel. So a channel is a name group of one or more users which will all receive the message addressed to that channel. So the client can join the channel and then they can exchange the message among each other, the same channel. And then the server responsible in order to finish the channels by keeping track on each of the members that include that channel. The communication, the IRC, it can be one-to-one communication, and it also can be one many or one-to communication. That are the communications using the channel. This one is the architecture or IRC client server architecture. The process we have the server, and then in the server we have the channel. Then we have server user. User can join any channel. Issues in the IRC. So this protocol does not scale sufficiently well when used in the arena of the server maintain information about all the other client. The issues here is about the scalability of the it scalability of numbers clients and second part is about the reliability. Network configuration allow for the IRC server that have spanning tree, and each link between two servers is obvious and quite serious failure. So client connect to server, server and then connect to server. The issues are the issues here is about the reliability in between server, client. Next part we have the network congestion. So they use the spanning tree algorithm or architecture using the in the IIS protocol. So this lead to the vulnerability of the network and cause the and then the fourth one is privacy. So beside not well, the fact that server needs to know all the information is of privacy client while we using the IRC. Okay, so that's all for this video. Later we will discuss about the remote login. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.